everyone, it's Dina from thequeenbuzz.com, and I am here with the relationship guru, SiggyFlicker.com, and this is Siggy right here, gorgeous, and a lady always wears sexy red. So, not everybody knows about you, or maybe hasn't heard of the true magic of the Love Doctor. I read Married, Divorced, and Married, and I was like, I gotta meet her.
Right. Well,
tell us all about you.
In the next room is my husband and my ex-husband.
Love?
Love. I love, well, nobody really understands it, but it's not for them to understand.
Okay.
We have 2 children together, and in life I always say, whoever told you life was going to be a rose garden lied to you. And life's difficult. You can't enter a relationship and think that it's going to be happily ever after. Unfortunately for me, I never expected to walk down the aisle and end up 8 years later divorced, but it happened. We grew apart, and I was feeling the passion and the love was gone, and we were doing things differently, and Mark and I decided to get divorced with class and dignity, not use any attorney, and we did it. We really did it, and I'm proud of that. We have 2 beautiful kids, and I say to everybody, I tweeted something today. When I got divorced, it was hard, it was difficult, I panicked, I cried, I didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel, but I stood back up, I believed in love, and I got through it again. And would I do it all over again? I would do it all over again to have my Sophie and Joshua. I would do it all over again.
But it takes a very strong woman to just be upfront and just say what exactly you just said, because there are many people going through that right now.
Well, there's a lot of people going through divorces, unfortunately, right now, but you're right. I can't express enough that we only have one time to live.
Right.
And you got to learn how to love yourself and lead with your truest self. And when I say that, people are like, but I'm not a phony. It's like, well, you got to really find out what your passions are and what you want out of life. And for me, I think it's the same for anybody else. I want to be loved and I want to give love. And if something's not working, you got to take a risk and you have to get out of it because life is too short. And for me, it worked out because I found, I hate it so corny that I say, but I found the lid to my pot. I've never been so happy.
Love her.
And when I met Michael 7 years ago, he's like, this relationship with your ex-husband is a little bit weird. And I'm like, it's got to be. It's got to be for Sophie and Joshua's sake to know mommy and daddy grew apart. We didn't ask you guys to bring us into the world. We didn't ask you to get divorced. But the fact that we can travel together, the fact that I matched Mark with a beautiful girl that he's madly in love with, and the kids see daddy's happy, mommy's happy, it's all wonderful. But I don't want to fool anybody. Sometimes it's annoying. Like Mark will be over and I'll be like, oh, now I know why I divorced him. I mean, it's not always like, oh, hi, let's go to Nantucket. No, it gets a little bit iffy, but at the end of the day, you got to bite your tongue and say, I'm doing it for my children, and so is he.
So you take all that and you put it out for the world and you, I guess, coach?
I take all what I've gone through, and I've always been a relationship guru. I've always given there's nobody out there that gives better advice than me.
Love.
You will not find a relationship expert that has the experience or gives the advice that I give. But what I talk about now is I didn't expect for it to happen to me.
Okay.
I didn't expect to fall flat on my face.
Right.
So I talk about falling flat, being rejected, being hurt, getting back, following my own rules, and sealing the deal again. That's what it is in life.
And she glows when she says it.
Because a lot of people don't know, like when you meet somebody, you don't introduce them to your parents or anybody for 3 to 6 months. You get to know somebody. You never go out with other single girls. People look at me and what? Well, it makes sense. If you're looking for a job, would you take all your friends who are also looking for a job?
Right.
When you're single, you don't it's like, why walk in with all your friends and it's like, no.
Yeah.
When you're looking for love, you don't go to the boom boom room. You find something that you're passionate about, and you engage yourself in something so you don't have desperado. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, if I can do it, and everybody, when I got divorced, are like, Siggy, you're so opinionated, you're so strong, you're so this, who's going to want you, and you have kids? And I'm like, you're baggage. I'm like, that's not baggage.
No.
That's my life.
Yes.
So I said, I won't accept that. I will find my Noah from The Notebook, who looked at Rachel McCann. She's like, I'm a bird. He's like, honey, you could be anything you want to be.
Right.
I found it, so I want to help and inspire other people and say, I'm not going to sit here and put you down. I'm going to tell you how I did it. If you listen to me, you're going to seal the deal for yourself. It's absolutely possible.
So you just heard only a tidbit. And we're not going to give you everything, which means you have to go to siggyflicker.com, get the rest of the scoop. Are you on Facebook, Instagram, anywhere else?
I'm never there. Yes, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
And I will post, and you see above our heads right now, you will see those links, and make sure you check her out, because within those 5 minutes of talking, I am now like wanting more of this aura that she embodies. So remember, ladies, 3 to 6 months, okay? That's it. Thank you.